Hey pilots, 𝓒𝓞𝓝 here, bringing you some more PvP action in Star Citizens 3.7, but a bit of a different video today. I was fortunate enough to have some of my friends from my Discord hop into some Arena Commander private matches, and we decided to do a fixed weapons only, no shields Squadron Battle. So here's how that kind of combat looks. So I'm flying the Arrow, as you can see, and using 3 size 3 ballistic repeaters. It is a 3v3.
That thing actually does a lot of damage. What are you using, Michael? Strider. You overclocked them, right? Yeah.
And you can see that when you're flying with fixed weapons, you can't fly as evasively as you might with auto gimbals, because it makes aiming much more difficult. So it really changes the game significantly.
Oh fuck, Alright, not gonna fight. What happened? I wrapped myself into a rock and died. How do you turn the ASP on? This should be on default. That's why.
So the way that this scoring system works is, at the top, you can see that your team has a pool of points that as the enemy inflicts damage on you or kills you, it subtracts from that pool of points. And the first team to run out of points becomes the losing team. Now, there are some advantages of using fixed weapons. Obviously, if people are using auto gimbals,
Good fight.
the benefits of those outweigh the disadvantages. But one of the benefits of using fixed weapons is you can compensate for a target's acceleration. So, if your target is accelerating in the direction of the pit, then you need to lead the shot in order to hit them. If they're decelerating, then you need to lag the shot. And what I mean by that is aim behind the pit. And that's going to allow you to hit them. Because the pip is... If you shoot directly at the center of the pit, that does not guarantee a hit. Because pips operate on the premise that the target will maintain a constant velocity between the time you fire your projectile and the time they reach that point where the pip predicted they would be. If they accelerate in any way, that pip will not be accurate in predicting the target's location at the time the projectile reaches them. It's actually this principle that you have to obey when you're trying to dodge auto gimbal hits, because obviously auto gimbals, if they lock on, they are shooting directly at the center of the pit.
Nice.
someone started shooting at me.
Now, the main maneuver that I use to try to be evasive
like,
when
lead
firing
the
fixed
tip.
weapons is to always have a bit of arc in my strafe. You can't really do the sine wave maneuver that you've seen in my other videos because, I mean,
It's accurate for the moment.
unless you're some super badass, you're just not going to be able to keep your nose on target doing a maneuver like that. At least with these tiny little pips.
Good kill.
I think it does average velocity instead of instantaneous, because if it was doing instantaneous, it'd probably be flicking
So first
everywhere.
spear here is rocking some scatter guns, and at some point I made the mistake of letting him get very close, taking a huge amount of damage from his scatter guns. So eventually I come to the logical conclusion of kiting him, and that's really the way you need to be fighting anybody with scatter guns. If you let first spear get close to you with scatter guns, it's over. Now you can see I'm employing a lot of counter strafing, or strafing in the direction that my target is going to try and keep up with them, and minimizing my drift. If you want to get closer to the target, strafe in the direction they're going. If you want to get farther, then strafe in the opposite direction. I'm almost, I mean, probably 80% of the time,
Oh my god.
I'm strafing towards the target, because most people tend to just, at least from my experience and my observations, I think most people tend to strafe in the opposite direction that their target is going most of the time. So my only option to counter that is to counter strafe.
Back is real.
So I don't really want to drift too much. I like to stay pretty close to my targets. That's just my personal combat style.
It's me! Your death approaches! Oh, messed up.
Oh my god, I followed you straight through that. Good.
That evens it out. Good kill. Good fight.
Alright guys, we're gaining on them 2,000. We can make up 2,000. Don't call us Squadron Battle.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's a lot of damage from that scattergun head. Oh my god, good hit.
My windshield is so nasty.
Nice fight.
Nice fight, good kill. I actually saw all that the box shots flying through to my windshield. That was pretty scary.
One great thing about having these fixed weapons, no shields battles, is you have way more options in weapon selection. I mean, shields as they exist now basically make energy weapons useless, but take out shields and they have their advantages again. So here I am trying to kite for spear in remembrance of how he annihilated me at close range. Now this is one of those situations where you don't want to be strafing in the direction of your opponent. You want to strafe away from them and get nice wide arcs around. This is a strategy you can take if you fly a bigger ship, an Arena Commander or the PU, like the Vanguard Warden or anything like that. If you let someone with fixed scatterguns get close, it's not going to end well. And you also want to put some arc in your strafe while you're doing this to minimize how many hits you take as well.
Who's that speaking, sorry?
Infantry and infantry hitting.
I'm like, please don't kill me.
My weapon system was fucking.
I think I'm actually gonna kill you, man. I think I got this.
Battle the noobs.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Damn, that's a lot of damage from you. I think Lecco's going to kill me. Don't do it, Lecco. Don't do it. Oh, good fight, good fight.
So the situation here becomes very dire.
I actually killed you.
Somebody else is shooting at me. I tried to get away.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, because I was the whole time. Like, I'm on fire for like the last minute. I'm like, I'm dead any second.
And this is why you gotta be careful flying in spirals.
Oh no, I missed the ammo.
There are definitely times when you don't want to be flying in spirals. Yeah, I decide I'm not really going to be able to kill him with one gun, so kamikaze time. Luckily I miss, and as the prophecy foretold,
I stole that kill.
ammo.
Guys, we're almost.
I had to have killed you. Oh, I didn't.
Got me.
Oh no, this is no, we're not doing this.
Oh, who is behind me? Get away from me!
I got some good hits on flight assists.
Yeah, a lot of damage. Let's go. Where are you?
Sorry about targeting me, so I flew away.
Guys, we're almost died. We got this.
Starts coming down to the wire.
God, can I even your basics down? Jesus.
Oh, good kill.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, we're winning.
You're not.
You guys are the best. Be victorious.
I got you, Hidden Gears. That counts.
Shit, we're losing again.
On a scale of 10 to 1 to 10 for slide, how hard is it? I know some guys freaking out to go after this stuff.
As this match approaches the end, I won't let a video go by where I don't thank you all for all the support that you've been giving me, watching my videos, leaving your comments. It's always a pleasure to get to talk to you guys and see what your thoughts are on my videos. And a special thanks as always to those of you who've been subscribing.
What the fuck?
Everybody
You'll never kill me. Oh fuck! Did I die?
Good night.
Dude, that was the most epic. Yeah, I just smashed into him. He was like, I'm not gonna let you kill me. He crashed into an asteroid and ended up being the final kill.
Ooh. Good fight.
Man, that was great, guys.